Okay, the very first thing we're going to be taking a look at is actually off to the left side of the train. Those gray little cars, that's an electrical mine train that was used down at the St. Joseph Mining Company in Bon Terre, Missouri. Why electrical? It can't be a combustion engine underground in a cave. Now those cars may have looked little, but they can do 250 tons of lead ore in one 8-hour workday. The newest addition is off to our right. That is our FA-18 Super Hornet fighter jet. I have kind of a super long story to tell you about that fighter jet, so I'm going to hang on to that story until we come back around on the flip side. Now the silver train with the orange stripe going down the middle of it, that was known as the Aero Train. The Aero Train was built by the General Motors Corporation back in the 1950s and was an attempt by the Rock Island Train Company to do rapid rail transit between Chicago, Illinois, and surrounding cities. Unfortunately, it was very noisy and the patrons didn't like it. There were only 3 of them ever built before it went out of business, and that's number 3 right there. The Missouri Pacific Line's rail car and caboose that you see here were used in and around the Houston area. One of the things it did was ferry oil field workers out to the oil fields and back. Now take a close look at the windshield on this bus that's coming up. This white bus on the left-hand side. There's a character in that windshield. Who's in the windshield? Hi, Scooby-Doo! Scoopy's in a newly designed called the beveled window. It gave the bus driver a much better view of what was going on. It was so popular. Over 40,000 of that particular bus were manufactured. And there we go. There's our duck pond. We got the one lone swan on it. I don't know where the ducks are. I wonder if they got scared they were way by an alligator. Everybody please be on the lookout for that. This bridge we're about to go over is a very old, specialized construction, one-piece turntable bridge. The entire structure can swivel 90 degrees in either direction, allowing train crews to move engines and rail cars from one railway to the other. It was built in 1923, and it's going to sound like it. Just as I suspected, there's one of those alligators sunning itself on top of that rock. The next rock has some turtles on it. Those are our world famous principles. A plane that you see in the mounted flying position was called the 33A Trainer, or Shooting Star, as it was nicknamed. It was used by the Air Force right after World War II to train World War II pilots how to fly a jet. They'd never seen one. You notice there's 2 seats. The front seat for the training pilot, the back seat was for the trainer. Take a close look at the hood ornament on this upcoming semi. Notice what it is. It's a rubber duck.